Hey Libras, this is Sage Wisdom. I'm coming back because I feel like I was having, you guys hear me testing 1, 2, 3 for Libra. I feel like I was having too many just earlier. First it was like a noise going on with construction outside, then my throat started itching real bad, and then the connection went out like twice where it like skips when it goes out. So I just said, let me just start it over. So this is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I'm gonna go ahead into the message. I'm gonna quickly go over what I went over. I'm to say my prayer. God, please help me clearly communicate the message to Libra. That's for the highest good. Ask for accuracy in this message. Ask me to clearly articulate what it is that needs to be communicated to the collective at this time. Please help me tune in and tap into divine energy, divine source energy that's for the highest good for Libra. Surround me with light and love, surround the collective with light and love. Thank you, God, for this opportunity. In Jesus' name we pray, amen. Okay, Libra, starting over. The overall energy you have is Queen of Wands. And Queen of Wands, she's very intuitive. She's very tolerant. She's very protective. And she's independent and she's strong-willed. So it's saying that some type of new, successful, creative venture that's coming your way. Whether that's whatever this is, it's going to usher in a time of deep spiritual peace and happiness for yourself. But it's going to require you to have faith in order for this energy to usher in. Okay. And it's going to bring, oh my God, see, my connection is unstable. I'm gonna keep going. It's going to bring lasting success and honors to you, and it's going to bring a happy end into a rough cycle that you're in. All right. So some of you, it might be buying. Sometimes, am I still on? Buying or selling real estate. I don't know what y'all missed. This is weird. I want to tell you, energy is crazy right now. I'm asking for more protection right now because I'm trying to. This is my second time trying to complete the Libra's read, and the internet keeps going out. What I was saying is the Queen of Wands is what's representing. So it could be a creative adventure or some kind of business adventure, or it can be in terms of love. But whatever this is, it's going to usher in deep spiritual peace and happiness, something that's going to be lasting, okay, or something you'll receive honors for. So it's bringing a happy end into a tough cycle in your life, okay? It could be that you're buying or you sell real estate, like you know, selling your house or you buying a new house. It could be that, okay? Then you have the Sun card. The Sun card is talking about, first off, the positive card, okay? And it's a major arcana, so the happy card. So it's representing happiness coming towards you, but it's wanting you to have faith as you go through this time, or having the courage and the strength to bring more harmonious relationships into your life. So it's talking about success and all your achievements. So whatever you put your efforts and energy towards now, it's gonna work out in your favor against all the odds. So no matter what it feels like right now, how hard things seem, things are actually coming to a better place for you emotionally and spiritually. So it's in and of a cycle of deception, or a deception, or things not working out right for you, and moving into a time of gratitude, positive about what you want going forth, having gratitude towards things that you're as if they already occurred, and then thinking about the next best thoughts is bringing more positive energy towards what you want. That's what the overall energy is. Okay. Now, when I look at the situation for you, and I feel like I'm rushing because my internet keeps going out, and it's like the second time I have to redo this. I'm sorry if I feel like I'm rushing. Let's slow it down. All right. So the situation is, in the recent past, you did feel blocked, like you wasn't getting what you wanted in a situation or a relationship. And they're saying that this situation was requiring for you to have faith. This situation was requiring you to have faith and to stay positive about what you envision the outcome looking like. Okay. So keeping that positive energy, that positive mindset, it brought in more positivity to yourself. So having faith is believing that a situation is going to work out, even though right now in the current situation it may not look that way. They said you guys did a good job of that. Y'all kept your faith, and that's what's ushered in this new change for you. Okay. So they're also saying that some of you may have to have, or you already have had a heart-to-heart conversation to help you understand a partner, or to help you be understood. So they want you to be open and receptive to communication both ways. You know what I'm saying? Be receptive to what your partner is telling you about a situation. And also, like, hopefully your partner be receptive to you is what they're saying. So it was like you were going through a rough time. You got the Tower card where things kind of seem catastrophic or out of control, but you maintain your faith through this process, okay? Is what they're saying. You maintain your faith, Fool card, and you kept on moving forward in a direction that you wanted to go, regardless of how things were appearing in that moment, all right? That's an important life lesson. That's what a lot of people miss, is having gratitude or fate that things will work out against the odds. Okay, you guys did a very good job of that. So that built a spiritual strength, is what they're saying. Okay, that's tapping your spirituality, and it helps you to establish like a stable foundation for this new beginning that's starting for you. Because now it's smoother roads ahead of you. Like you know what I'm saying? Just having that small mustard seed of faith led you to this new time in your life. Okay, so it's like you in the midst of the darkness, you saw the light, or in the midst of chaos, you know what I'm saying, you stuck with what it is that you want, you know what I'm saying, which is your truth about how you saw the situation going. All right, so having faith about having what it is that you desire, what it is you want, your hopes and your dream, and then like being grateful in regards to that. Okay, so now lend into like more celebratory time in your life. Okay, all right, so now I want to look at the situation outside of you, so it could be another person. Is saying that, yeah, you guys, you were on a journey for a while to try to get the emotional fulfillment. You made a lot of sacrifices, and money, it was hard financially for you during this time, is what Spirit is saying. Okay, they're saying that your positive focus and your willingness to be open to receive was a doorway to abundance for you. So now you're going to see changes in regards to your money. Okay, they're saying that during this process, you owned your divine power. You replace your codependent, people pleasing behavior with like assertiveness and empowerment. Like this situation empowered you by having you focus on what it is you wanted from your heart. And even though you didn't see it immediately in your future, you kept that positive view. And now that empowered you on a spiritual level. And now you guys are going to start seeing growth and illumination in your life. Okay, so it's that God energy just flowing through you right now. It's like you're growing and you're expanding, and you're going to see that in the financial aspect of your life, your relationship aspect. You know what I'm saying? Every aspect, you're going to start seeing growth and prosperity, is what they're saying. Yep. And basically what happened was you guys ended a tough life cycle because you got the Ten of Swords here. And it's like you had to step outside of that situation and really stay focused on what it is that you wanted moving forward. And you guys did excellent at that. Okay. Because behind the scene, it was a lot of lower energy that you had to battle through in order to get to this place of happiness. You know what I'm saying? It's like codependent, people pleasing energy, you know what I'm saying? Stress, frustrations, all that shadow energy that you work through. But at the same time, as you work through that, you focus on your goals and what it is that you want, on what will bring you happiness. And so now that's how you're coming out of that energy. That's what Spirit is saying. That's what Spirit is saying. You did the work. All right. So now I want to look at aspects of what's going on. There's a positive shift in your life that's going on. You're coming out of a time of frustration because destiny has stepped in and is elevating you to a different level. So some of you may be a promotion or moving to a bigger house or moving from an apartment to a house, but it's showing like action as far as going in a different direction as for your highest good. Okay. Yeah, you struggled with money or how you're gonna work the situation out. It was a lot of mystery in that. You didn't know, but you just tapped into God's energy, that God source energy. That's what helped you through this mental conflict that you were in. And it helped you. And some of you, this conflict had to do with a relationship or something that wasn't working out for you in terms of love. Okay. So it was just like some conflict that you were going through on an emotional level and a mental level. But now, that was you graduated from that phase and you moved on to the next phase. So it's like a rites of passage where you're moving on to the next level. So you're in a celebratory mode now. It's like you're rejoicing, you're happy that you moved out of that because you kept the faith. You know what I'm saying? You focus on the positive, you focus on the light, even though you were in the dark, is what Spirit was saying. That might be the name of this video. You focus on the positive, which is the light, even though you were in the dark. Okay, so as a result of this positive shift that occurred in your life, it's like you're going to see prosperity coming in. So abundance is coming towards you. So again, abundance is whatever we deem as important to us. So it could be financial flow, it could be love, it could be like good family times, or whatever it is that you want, the thing that you were striving towards, that thing is coming towards you now. Okay, you completed a spiritual lesson that in your life. Okay. Let's see what else is going on. Yeah, they're saying improvements are underway. Okay, you came out of this cold energy of not having what you wanted, and you're moving towards emotional and spiritual fulfillment. So if it's in terms of love, you're moving towards love more. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they're saying that you've been tugging at what you want versus what somebody else wanted, but you guys are trying to be assertive and kind of assert your stance on it. But during this process, it's like you toned it down some and you look at the bigger picture. That's what the Nine of Rods is. It's like you're stepping outside of the issues and you're looking at what needs to really occur in order to resolve the problem. So this was a situation where it's like your commitment was being tested in a situation. It was very challenging for you. I need my water. I don't have it. It was very challenging, is what they're saying. So the universe was testing you, and God said you passed the test, is what they're saying. You faced the hurdles, and you believe that you can do it, and you did it, is what Spirit is saying. So it's like now, either if it's a relationship situation, you recommit yourself to it, you see it differently, where you balancing what you want versus what they want, so you can come to an equal medium. It's about compromise in relationship. So partnerships is falling. It's like either you're falling in love with somebody new or a new relationship. Yeah, you fall in love with somebody new, so the new relationship is coming your way, or an existing relationship is changing. Like you're changing up how you view things or how you did things within a relationship. Okay, that's what Spirit is saying. Because what was testing that was it was something that you guys either disagreed on or you couldn't come to terms with. So y'all both experienced some type of loss. But and I want to say that whatever this was, it affected your finances. It was some financial change that kind of affected the relationship. I need water. How many drinks over here? Anyway, I might have to get some water. Okay, so but during this process, it helps you to reveal who you truly are. So you were honest about what it is that you want, and you're honest about how you see things going. You know what I'm saying? You started being honest about what you want. You started seeing your worth in the situation. So now it's like you're manifesting something different for your life because you're more in tune with the universe, with the cosmics. Like you're more aligned with what it is that you want and how you envision this relationship going moving forward, is what Spirit is saying. This wasn't an easy process for you. Okay, you had to pull back and go into meditation and get clear on what it is you want, but you made it through. And now they see goodness coming to you in terms of emotional fulfillment and spiritual harmony in your life. That's what Spirit is saying. Whew. Yes, 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 yes. So you're coming out of a time where things were frustrating, that Nine of Wands energy, that's coming to an end, and you're going more into a celebratory mode, is what Spirit is saying, okay? And they're saying the reason why this is so, and if you haven't done this yet, this is advice on what to do. The reason why this is so is because you release the worries and the burdens to God. You released it. Sometimes you have to surrender a situation. Sometimes it's like nothing more you can do on a physical level. You say, God, I don't know what else to do. In this situation, I surrender to you. So you surrender to the universe, and then solutions came about. That's your miracle, okay? So it's like you had to balance out your energies, because I feel like, again, it was an argument, and a relationship was a tug of war where, you know what I'm saying, you were going back and forth with this person, but you have to pull back and allow your creative energies to inspire you as far as what to do with this situation. You have to allow your masculine energy to kind of give you the confidence to pull back first off and allow the situation to unfold naturally. All right. So now you're moving through this now. It's like, you know what I'm saying, you're on the path towards what it is that you want. Okay. Like I said, some of you, maybe it's like a move in terms of a house, like you're selling a house and you're trying to get something for a newer space or a bigger place. And there's some arguments in regards to that. I want to look at the outcome. Libra. It's showing some water so bad. Libra, I'm gonna have to get some water right quick because my throat is really, really scratchy. Sorry. 1 second. Sorry. One second, Libra. Okay. I want to tell you, Libras, that your reading, I try to do your reading 3 times, and each time something trying to distract me from getting this message to you. It's weird to me, but I have to keep going. But hopefully you guys can still hear me. So what I was saying was, yeah, the situation that you were in, in the past that was very cold and demanding, like both of you were pulling from each other, were not willing to compromise to make the situation work. But it's almost like you had a life-changing epiphany or experience, and it's kind of brought in blessed changes for you because God is supporting each step of the way, is what they're saying. So as you continue to go through this surrendering process and allowing the solutions to appear miraculously, they're saying that allow yourself to feel all of your emotions, okay? Because your emotions are sending messages as far as the guidance that you need, okay? So your emotions is your guidance system, is what Spirit is saying. But they feel like you got the lesson, you learned it, and it's complete, and they're happy, okay? So always focus on the highest good of all parties involved, okay? Whenever it's very challenging to us when we feel like our security is challenged, like we feel like we can't get what we want financially, or we don't feel stable in our situation. It's good that you surrender that to source, to God, and you focus and listen to your intuition as far as the next steps to take, because it's easy for us to get tempted or, to do something that's maybe not on the up and up to get to where we need to be. But they're saying that you didn't take the easy way out. You know what I'm saying? You surrender to God, you surrender to your higher self so you can know which directions or steps to take in order to move into this new phase in your life. And God is proud of you for that. So balancing out these energies of what you wanted versus what somebody else wanted. I feel like there's a lot of challenges with money, with some kind of financial situation that you were worried about moving towards, and some arguments in regards to that situation, but you balance that out. And now you have an emotional harmony and spiritual growth during this time, is what Spirit is saying, okay? So instead of like turning your back on the person or the situation, or, you know what I'm saying, or not being interested in what was the message that God was providing you, you were tuned in and tapped in, even though things were really, really chaotic. So God poured into your cup to kind of give you what you needed to move forward. You passed the test. Basically what you did, you completed a cycle that was very painful. So now because you completed the cycle, you're being led into a different direction in your life. You're more fulfilled in your endeavors moving forward, okay? All right, so that's what that is. Now, when I look at the advice cards here, my throat was weird. I don't know if something with communication with you, but my throat chakra is completely messed up. So it could have to do with communication with you, in approaching situations more gracefully, which I feel like you did. But initially, I think things were like a struggle between you and another person. All right. They're saying that you opened your heart to give and receive. You know what I'm saying? So open up and be receptive to the universe and what the universe had to say about the situation, or just hearing and being in the moment, being receptive to what your partner had to say. You know what I'm saying? And that kind of expanded your vision of what it is that you wanted for you and the other person. So that's what they're saying. Yeah. It's because you're starting to enjoy your moments now. Sometimes when we have a goal or something that we want for ourselves, sometimes we get too focused on that goal and we get about the process. But the end doesn't justify the means. The process is just as important as the end results. And they feel like you embrace the process and you did what you had to do in order to seek enlightenment, to move to a different level. So you might have thought the situation had to do with money and finances, okay? But the situation actually had to do with your faith and your trust in God, knowing that you're always provided for. So you was trying to think of a plan on how to get out of one financial situation to move into a better space, and then you released it, and you know what I'm saying, and then you allow the solution to come through, and then you move into a different phase. So it's like the lesson was surrendering. Sometimes we get stuck in our own mind and we block ourselves from going to where we need to go. You understand? So look, one of the advice cards say, "By grace I live, by grace I am released." Okay, and on the back it says, "Spirit is in a state of grace forever. Your reality is only spirit. Therefore, you are in a state of grace forever." And that's what I feel like. We're really grateful for this process, even when things weren't going right. And it's hard for people to say, "I appreciate being broke." You know what I'm saying? But when you embrace a situation, you accept it for what it is. You allow it to move into something else later. You know what I'm saying? So you basically kept your faith about what you wanted, knowing what the current situation was, and work through that and move towards something better. Then there's no hold on, my phone here. Libra. I'm gonna tell you, something did not want me to get this message out to you. It's real weird. I mean, my throat is messed up. The noise out there is the second time you're making this video. My phone ringing is all the way over there, but I'm almost finished. Okay, there is no will but God. So I'm gonna tell you, I'm thinking about this, how it's really hard for me to like communicate when I'm trying to communicate to you or get the message out to you because of all the distractions that's around. There's a whole bunch of negative things that's negatively, like, it makes me want to just stop. Let me just stop this reading because my voice hurts, my phone's ringing, I got this noise out here. I feel like that's what you went through. You had a lot of challenges and things around you that where you could just easily gave up or quit, but you said, no, I'm gonna, get through this. That's what I feel like this is. That there is no there is no will but God's. Okay, so when you have learned how to decide with God, all decisions become as easy and as right as breathing. There is no effort, and you will. There is no effort, and you will be led as gently as if you were being carried down a quiet path in the summers. Look, so the decision or whatever you were trying to work through about this financial situation that you were in, it was like you learned how to walk through that with God, okay? And then it was easy because you released it, you surrendered. That's what they're saying. So there is no will but God. So, you know what I'm saying? It was in the plan for it to work out this way, but God wanted you to understand a lesson and surrender and release it and then having faith that things will work out. And it did. Today belongs to love. Let me not fear. So it says, if you knew who walked beside you on the way that you have chosen, fear would be impossible. So God is walking beside you. So whenever we feel like, oh my God, what I'm going to do, God's got your back. But you have to, like, we pray, like we're good at praying, but we're not good at releasing and surrendering to allow God to bring a solution in. Okay, and that's when miracles occur. Miracles occur when we release our fear about a situation and just turn it over to God. Like, actually imagine yourself giving a situation to God and then let it go. And go back into your state of being grateful, as if whatever it is that you asked for, you already received it. All right? That's what it is. So now you're on a path of new beginnings because you're more aware. And you work through that shadow energy, and it's actually making the union that you were in. So some of you, as a spiritual union that you were in, is growing your spiritual union because together you two have overcome challenges. Okay? So all I did was strengthen your crown chakra, so you're more tuned in and tapped into source energy. So whenever a situation like this occurs again, you know what I'm saying, you'll know what to do. Pray and surrender it, and then wait on the miraculous solution. But at the same time, continue to take steps towards whatever your goals and dreams are, with the hope and the faith that you will get there. Okay, so always using your inner strength, tap into your intuition. That's how you establish a firm foundation for yourself. It's a transformation that you went through, and now is leading to triumph. Okay. We don't feel disconnected. You feel more balanced. You got the truth, okay? Because you stood in your truth, even though things got rocky, chaotic, you had to rebuild. You know what I'm saying? You're moving towards something more positive in your life because of your faith, basically. They're saying that the problem is resolved for you. And not only is the problem resolved, you've expanded on a spiritual level. So you open up to like greater abundance. You know what I'm saying? Because of your expansion on a spiritual level, accepting God's truth by having faith in what it is that you want, that God will provide. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So it's like changing old behavior patterns to move into like a different time. Yes. Real good. A lot of healing, a lot of vitality, and just you taking a quiet time to allow this to happen is what they're saying. So you cleared out a lot of negativity, and you feel like your prayers have been answered as a result. Okay. You open the door to divine solutions when you release the negativity, release the fear, is what they're saying. So now it's like about passion and purpose. Like, you know what you wanted, you had a passion towards the thing you wanted, and it was purpose of why you wanted that. So your enthusiasm, your happiness is what the energy that motivated you to move towards that. You know what I'm saying? You move towards the thing that was dear to your heart, is what they're saying. Okay. So as a result, for some of you, it's gonna be like a new love coming in. If this has a relationship breaking down, something new is coming in for you. If you're working through some issues in your relationship, y'all gonna work out those things and come to a compromise where you're both happy. Okay. But regardless, whether it's a new person that's coming in or the old relationship, y'all making amends, you both are on a spiritual path. Okay. So your true beliefs are becoming clear because you expanded, you trusted in the process, you had faith. You know what I'm saying? So expanded your consciousness, and is leading you to a blessed life changes, is what they're saying. Okay. Woo. Okay. I got the message out, and I apologize if I sound crazy and had to get up get my water that wasn't here. But thank you guys for watching it. If you feel like it resonated, hit the thumbs up button. I'm sending you guys tons of light and love. I want to tell you my throat is not hurting no more and the noise stopped. See, I'm done with the message. I had to get through it. I feel like that was y'all energy. Y'all had a lot of tough stuff to get through, but y'all did it, Libra. So I'm proud of y'all. Okay, light and love, and I'll see you guys next time.